Namaste children. Hope you are very safe in your home. Stay safe and stay connected. As I'm alone, I'm without the mask. But when you go out, don't forget to wear your mask and maintain your safety guidelines everywhere. Now, we shall go to the third lesson of our science subject. The third lesson is fiber to fabric. This is the third lesson and this comes under the topic chemistry. Before starting the lesson, let me tell you what is the major agenda of today's class. We are going to see about the introduction and next about the wool yielding animals, and the third part is types of fibers, and the fourth one is selective breeding, and the fifth point is the process of shearing. This is what about today's class. Now we shall start with the first point, that is introduction. We are all very familiar with the word wool. But how many of them know about the term fleece? Fleece is nothing but the hair present in the skin of an animal, that is called as the fleece. So we get the fleece from many animals and that is used for various purposes. And we get the silk fibers from silk moth. So our lesson comprises of wool and wool fibers and silk fibers. These are the two major topics we are going to see under this fiber to fabric. Next we will move on to wool yielding animals. A very common wool yielding animals are sheep, goat, yak. Apart from that, other animals are present like alpaca, llama, etc. In our next video class, I will be telling about the different species of animals and what kind of wool they produce along with the snaps. So just you listen about the wool yielding animals. What is the main property of the hair? It traps a lot of air. What it traps a lot of air? We will see a real-time example. During the season of winter or rainy season, what do we wear or how do we cover our body using the woolen sweaters and blankets? How or where it is made up of? It is made up of wool. From where we are getting it? We are getting it from the animals. How it happens? The hair present in that will trap all the air so that it keeps our body very warm to the condition. So this is the main use of wool. Now we shall move on to the third topic, that is the type of fibers that forms its fleece. Usually in animals there are two types of fibers are formed from its fleece. From its fleece means from its hair. The first one is coarse beard hair and second one is fine soft hair. These two combine to form the fibers. Coarse beard hair and fine soft under hair. Here the fine soft under hair is used for the production of wool, whereas this is not being used. Here in many animals only the fine soft under hair is used for the production of wool. This is what about the types of fibers. The fourth topic is selective breeding. What is meant by selective breeding? Breeding means producing young ones. The term breeding means producing young ones. Selective breeding, it means selection of parents. Why should we select the parents? If I want a particular offspring of a special character, then I have to select a parent. What is meant by offspring? Offspring means the next generation. So selective breeding means the selection of appropriate or the exact parents for obtaining special characters in their offspring. So that is termed as selective breeding. So let me repeat again. I am going to just tell what all the main points. The first one we have seen about the fleece, wool, and next wool yielding animals and the main use of it, and the next one the types of fibers that forms its fleece, and the fourth topic is selective breeding. The fifth one what we are going to see is shearing, that is the process of removal of hair from an animal. That is the process of shearing that we can see through a video.
In this video, we are going to see the processing of fibers into wool. The first step involved is shearing. Shearing means removal of fleece from the body of the sheep along with a thin layer of skin using a machine. that is called as shearing. During the process of shearing, the animal is not hurted. It is because we are removing the upper part of the skin, whereas the animal stays safe with the lower part of the skin. After the process of shearing is over, the second process is scoring. The removed skin consists of more amount of grease, dust and dirt. In order to remove it, they are put in the large tanks and washed. The third step is sorting. The hairs are sent to the factory where they are separated based on the texture. Texture is nothing but appearance. The fourth step is the small fluffy fibers are removed. And next step is the fibers are dyed in various colors. The last step is the fibers are straightened, combed and rolled into yarn and it is ready for use. The Dalmia core promise we link is growth mindset. Hope you all understood. Thank you children. Stay safe.